Hi, this is Kismet, the Feral Grandma, and I've got just a little bit of an update. I mean, it's still sunny. Sun's shining over here behind me, coming down on my arms and legs. But the clouds are kind of cooking up a little bit. I can see across from me and all around behind me, too. And it's like everywhere, there's more clouds than there was earlier. So we might be on track to get rain tomorrow. So whether you keep an umbrella or rain gear or those little super thin plastic ponchos you can pick up here and there, sometimes for $2. It used to be able to get them for $1. You might want one tomorrow if you're anywhere near Central Texas. The clouds still have a reasonably nice look to them, though. No telling for sure that it's going to be real bad. Just that the little forecast app on my clock indicated a thunderstorm. The sun feels nice on my back. And the doggy is with me. Everybody needs a look at the doggy. Hump up. You being my good boy? I think he's being my good boy. But he doesn't want cuddled like a baby. He's not a baby. He's a big boy, aren't you? He should be a dignified old man by now. He's over 10, in case anyone's wondering. Not every dog makes it so long, so it's going well so far. What, buddy? We heard a package hit the deck earlier, and I headed for the door to bring it in. He headed for the door, too. He doesn't really care for package fairies. You never know where they are, and then they come along and leave stuff there. Go ahead. I'm not yelling at you. Go water the clover if you want to. He's got a nice little patch right where the faucet drips. And the faucet drips because of the little thing that's on there in case of freezing, but we're past the danger of freezing now, I think. Oh, I've got to figure out dinner. I gave somebody some ham and some eggs and some really good sharp cheddar. The white sharp cheddar. He's a sharp cheddar nut. Not dog, but Loki. So that was a half a dozen eggs and a little bit of ham, 3 slices of cheddar. But he actually commented how satisfying it was. And you might think half a dozen eggs, well, no wonder. But eggs are pretty good on carnivore. Stay where I can see you, bud. Stay close. He's barely past the front tires of the red truck. He's looking at me like, don't scold, mommy. is parked a foot and a half in the wrong direction. It's a little further south than it should be. It should have been parked a little foot and a half further north. Well, as long as he's not getting thorns in his paws when he goes to do what he does on the tire. Yeah, puppy, you're good. I just didn't want you thinking you could sneak off and get in trouble somewhere. Once he goes between the trucks, I don't know where he's at. One of them is backed in front of the other one. And that's fine. We've got a red Dodge and a blue Dodge. It'll be funny if we wind up with a white Dodge somewhere. Are you done, puppy? Do you want a carrot? There's a carrot growing down there. Prehistoric cave carrot. Yeah. Saber-toothed carrot. Got a nice handful of greens on it. I'm hoping the yard bunnies. Actually, I don't have any directly here that I'm aware of. But every now and then I'll see a rabbit in the yard. Look, cottontails. Less so now that there's more and more loose dogs, chickens, lots of cats. Too many. But it's 4:40 in the afternoon. The wind is still blowing my hair everywhere. And the clouds are moving around, I guess, because I don't feel the warmth on my back from when the sun was out. When the sun was not concealed by a cloud layer here on Earth, anyway. Stretching my leg out, I can still see the tiniest little bit of eczema on my shin. I don't even know why that little bit got started. Probably an ant bite. There were some in one of the potted tomatoes my daughter had last year. And I did pull those. Cassidid vines decide to be mowed. Oh, there's the sun again. Trying not to overpower my camera. Now, with the onset of warm days, the small new leaves on the avocado have also sunburned, like the older ones did. But it's got a tall enough stem. I might be able to keep it alive. I had one before it that went a good 2 years. I just need to figure out what I need to get that little tiny citrus that's yay tall, get it going. Now, it was in a pot that was a good size for the size it was. And it wasn't root bound. Slide the root ball out Not much of a root ball. I put some more soil in there while I was at it. The poor thing just isn't going anywhere. It's not growing up and it's not expanding into the soil it's got. Unlike the doggy. The doggy gets out and goes by the trucks and goes by the walk and goes up and down the steps. Don't you, buddy? But it's still a pretty day. I don't know what time the rain is supposed to start tomorrow, but that's cool. I will still have class in the evening unless it is such a storm that they post an update telling you there's some more sunshine again. It's warm. But we might get an update to cancel classes or something if it's really bad. And there's the breeze down here right at the ground level is not too bad, but I can see the tops of the trees all around, and they're kind of whipping back and forth a bit. So the air is moving more than it seems to be. Yeah, the grass might not be laying flat, and the birds are still flying around being birds. But the trees, they got a little whippiness happening. Pay attention to a few things. Now, there's a thing you can see sometimes if you know what the weather's going to be doing and what the air masses are, and this is pretty cool. Cold air sinks, we all know that. If you've got some clouds that formed in the top of a mass of warm, moist air, that's one way to get clouds, but you've got cold air sinking down through it, then it will look like little tendrils of the cloud are reaching down toward the ground. And that will often be pretty low clouds, just because for a cold air mass to be moving along at enough of a clip that it starts sliding up over the warm air mass, then conditions are not good up high. And it'll look like the clouds are walking and their little legs are reaching for the ground. Kind of like if you pick up a cat who does not want to be held, and they will reach for the floor. They want to put down. It's like, give me that back. Give me the floor. Give me stability. And actually the Chihuahua does it a bit too. I don't have anything against people holding a pet, especially the ones that like it, or just don't move well or whatever. But their legs won't be as strong as they should be if you don't let them be down. A kid that's always carried never learns to walk. What's up, buddy? What's up? I need to go check my pot on the stove. I'm rendering some tallow. I had a little bit from something before that had filtered nicely, and I'd been cooking with that for a while. And that was good. That was a great way to be cooking. But I, at some point, picked up a package of beef suet to render down. Good, firm beef fat. I cut that up today and put it on to start cooking down. I'm not sure what has got the dog's attention. Maybe he saw a squirrel. I have no clue, but he's just eyes straight ahead, nose pointed east, Yeah, I said east when I mentioned a helicopter recently. It was actually flying to the west. It was coming out of the east. West and a little north of us, where there's a big military base. It's Army. 101st. What, puppy? Yeah. Neighbor's rooster's still screaming. This long into the day. Less screaming and more challenging every other rooster that's around. Yep. Somebody's got a patch of grass that he's enjoying because it didn't get cut last time there was some cutting happening. Maybe he feels like a much bigger, badder wild animal when he's going through all this tall grass. It's not very tall, a little bit above my ankle. Not tall at all. Kind of like the Chihuahua, but it's tall enough for him. Makes him happy. But that could come down the next time the weed eater is going, because the tire's not right up to the slightly too tall grass. Come on, buddy, it's time to go in. Okay, that is my update. It does look like we will probably have enough clouds for the rain. Can't smell it yet, though. But the breeze is blowing and the clouds are moving. They'll get all pushed together. I don't know what it will be like where you live tomorrow. I don't even know for sure what it'll be like here. But try to have a good day. Try to do something that's good for you. Yeah, there goes my hair. Because I can see the screen. Okay, yeah. Time to take the little blondie in. I think he's done. He's just killing time now. There goes my hair again. More brushing. Brush, 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 brush. Alright, y'all take care.